race fans, welcome back into another edition of Tuesday Night NASCAR here at Texas Motor Speedway for the Speedy Cash 250. As always, here with my co-commentator in the booth, Art. How we doing tonight?
I'm excited to be at the site of a future Buc-ee's in Texas Motor Speedway. Supposedly, we are sending 4 drivers home in qualifying.
The Buc-ee's parking lot 250, Walmart 250, but it is actually the Speedy Cash 250. There's fog everywhere. Race information tonight is as follows: 167 laps, 2 laps of qualifying to set the 36 truck field. At the moment, there are 44 people here, so we're sending 8 home. Stages are at lap 40 and 80 at the conclusion. 3 green-white checkers if need be. 4 total tire sets. Fuel run estimated at 44 to 45 laps. And 0 fast repairs, as always, for these drivers. So we'll take a look at the tower real quick. We got mere seconds left in practice, but 29.3 flat for Hunter Kent, the time to beat. Top 20 are locked in on points. 43 of the 44 drivers have set a lap. There's 8.5 tenths of separation between this field. So now we'll go ahead and bring up the points, because this is going to matter. Everyone's off their suspensions and off the short track kind of sequence. So let's go ahead and bring up the championship standings as they entered into tonight. And standings as we're about to get underway, so real quickly we'll just pop this up. Top 20 are locked in. There's 1 through 18, and then the cutoff is Claude Furland by 1 point over CJ Erdman, Sean Rogers, Payson Lindsay. So anyone making a debut tonight is going to have to race their way in. Obviously, we have a couple of those, along with anybody below the cut line of top 20. See, all the way down here, we've had 59 down to Tyler Sexton. So let's go ahead and get into it. And we'll just see how this goes. All right, here we go. Waiting for the first couple of times to come in. Let's see who's going to be first. Who wants to blink first? It looks like it'll be Joseph Lester in the 35. And then Dan Morgan in the 27 machine. Both make, or not. Dan Morgan making his second start. Joseph Lester his debut. 27 will have to qualify in. The 35 will have to qualify in. William Kempf, we saw him below the cut line. Conditions are just straight fog.
I mean, it says a 0% chance to rain. I'm not sure I believe it.
Remember that race a couple years ago where, who was it? Kevin Harvick got screwed because it just misted for 2 days and they just let it happen? That's what we're doing right now. So 29.51 the time to beat Joseph Lester on his second lap. Time's coming in now. Claude Furland locked in. He goes second quickest. What you don't want is guys that are locked in to qualify outside of the top 20 and take up those spots. Cole Wilson in the 93 making his debut. Quinton Warman, 29.51 in the 38 truck making his debut. That'll put him in the show.
That's 2 debuts going top of the board.
Here we go. Officially, Aaron Mack. Well, it was Aaron Mack. Now it's Richard Pruitt. Now it's Brandon Minto, just like that. Now Thomas Lloyd. Now Don Miller, as the times keep coming in hot and heavy. Cole J. Wilson with a solid second lap. Moynihan fitting Nick Hansen. Only 1 start. He'll need a good lap. Cutoff now is CJ Erdman. They'll have to take some time to sort out the running order. We know Rich Jett probably won't qualify. So that's a spot. We could barely see the truck at that shot. 1/1000th of a second between Quentin Warman and Joseph Lester, by the way. 1/1000th of a second. 78 truck. Brandon Meir. Gonna need a good lap to get in. Time to beat is with Brandon Pfeiffer. 29:79. And we'll look at guys below that. Moynihan goes 22nd quickest, 29:75. Now it's Levi Poland. 29:74, the time to beat in 20th.
I bet that we have 44 trucks, in the server, but 32 signed up. Seems to be, a disparity there.
Just click the thumbs up. Aaron Mack now holds that 20th spot. Brandon Meyer, 29:74 on his first lap. Needs 300ths of improvement to at least have a shot at it. Gotta have it. Now it's a 29:70. Needs half a tenth on his second lap. John Crow Sr. goes 17th quickest. Still a handful of drivers left to qualify. Halfway remaining in this session. And that should put the 78 in the show. 29:62 had to have it. Ron Fitting, 29:70. Bennett Allen, your Homestead winner. John Crow Sr. goes third quickest. And Allen 7th quickest on his second lap. Now it's Cody Morgan. That bubble is just getting tighter and tighter. 29:69 now, the time to beat. Here's Tane Hodison, Logan Giesbrecht. Pop up the point standings as there's not a whole lot of qualifying. We'll just pop it up just to see where we kind of stand. So CJ Erdman, 1 point out. And he will not race tonight in 21st. Logan Giesbrecht goes 31st quickest. But he is locked into the show, so he will actually jump up. You look at 19th, Nick Hansen. That should put him on the bubble. Rich Jett not qualifying would send him home. And Nick Hansen officially on the bubble. Now he is going home due to others below them. There's a lot going on. Let's just look at this. So you got 20th here. You got Nick Hansen. One start. He's not locked in. He's going to get bumped. Cody Morgan. See where he ends up in points. He's ran a couple of races. I think that'll put him... Where'd he end up? Yeah, 37th. So he'll go home in 21st. Ron Fitting. 3 top 10s. That'll put him in the show from 22nd. LaFrene. 2 top 5s. He's comfortably in. And 7th, he is in the show. Aaron Mack. Looks like he'll be going home. Payson Lindsay definitely going home. Only 3 starts on the season. Levi Poland gonna be going home. And then Pfeiffer going home. Derek Picorn, I think, is going home. As is Michael Witt. Tane Hodison should be in. Diego Rodriguez. This will actually... He is 16th, so he's in. Currently 42nd quickest right now. 31:58 for that 21. We'll hide the points for a bit as we have our final couple of qualifiers. Second lap for Rodriguez, 42nd to 42nd. I think he ran the exact same lap time. Eli Tomlin, second lap. 41st to 9th. Don't think that'll be enough. Rich Jet John Wilco. Gonna do what they always do and not qualify. So yeah, let's try and piece some of this together. Pop up the point standings again. And let's just see who's below it that will get. Let's take a look at your top 20 and see who's below that. Ron Fitting will hop above, as will Gabriel Lafrene. Rich Jet, John Wilco. Who else? There's just a lot going on here. We'll wait to see. That's why we got the warm up. They'll know it quicker than I will off the top of my head. But a lot of the rookies coming in. You got first and second have a combined 0 starts. Dakota LaRue with a good lap. Brandon Meir 13th coming in. Bobby Dennis, he's going to be close in 15th. So we'll see if they'll start DQing people here in a second. But that's 42 people going for it. And 2 locked in on provisionals, not worried about it.
I mean, we've already seen Steve Herring, Andrew Deemer, Don Miller, Keith Long disconnect.
Yeah, and those were some of the names that we had mentioned. And then they'll take care of the rest. But here are your qualifying results. Let's pop this up. Hello. Come on, show me the qualifying results by itself, please.
That's how you get it to work, is being nice to it.
Come on. So 1/1000th of a second, Quentin Moorman, your pole sitter. What? Oh, is he here? I don't think I see him anywhere. No, I don't see him. So we'll skip that portion of tonight's entertainment, and we'll go further through the results. There's Nick Hansen, Cody Morgan, Ron Fitting. You can see just how from 21st to 30th, it's about just over a 10th in it. That'll send some of these guys home. Mike Hasty making his debut will not get to do so tonight with the 32nd place qualifying effort. Richet John Wilco. Hugo Rodriguez take some of those spots, as is Richard Pruitt. Well, it's a whole combination of things going into this that will set our field tonight. Have they... Yep, they got rid of Dan Morgan. CJ Erdman, who was 21st in points, missed it by 1 point. Heartbreak City right there. Sylvain Joly will miss out. Pop this back up. Sylvain Joly, CJ Erdman going home. Mike Hasty, there he is right there in the bottom right of your screen. Levi Poland, I think, misses out. But it was, so they're going to send 8 home in total to get us down to 36. But it feels like I've mentioned more names, but on paper, it's like, yeah, all these guys won't make the race. Because when you look at it, Steve Herring, Andrew Deemer, Don Miller's 3. Keith Long is 4. Dan Morgan is 5. Erdman 6. Sylvain Jolie 7. Mike Hasty is 8. I thought it would have been more.
There's still time.
Still time. Let's bring this back up. I thought Derek Bacorn didn't meet the cutoff, but
Yeah, he's 24th.
huh. It was top 20 for sure, and then the rest filled on speed. Well, that might actually answer my question. Yeah, never mind. It's a combination of speed and whatnot. And yeah, it's just we haven't had to do this a whole lot where we're sending people home.
Professionals.
Oh, right. I don't have the math worked out in my head. Just was not. They said 32 were going to be here. We showed it with 44. Like I said, there's a lot going on. You got guys below the cut line racing their way in. Points are. It's just a lot. We'll just leave it at that. But congratulations to those that did make it in. Got some heavy hitters here. Jeremy Paris winning a wild one 2 weeks ago at Rockingham to kind of recap the short track, I guess, stint that we had. Mike McConville dominant at Rockingham, did not close out the deal due to some late strategy calls and some controversy with his own teammates. Had a litany of poles, but only one win. We've had 7 different winners in 7 different races. And our front row is an all debutante front row. Mike McConville slots into third. He said he's racing for second tonight. Quentin Warman somewhere around 8K I rating.
Excuse me?
Yeah. He's got his pro license in something, according to our overlays. Next closest would be 4,500, 6,600 from Thomas Lloyd in 14th.
Oh, he is a driver for Hayek Motorsports for the 2025 NASCAR season.
Ah, he is speed. Yeah, so those that have not gridded up, Mike Hasty. Oh, where's Rich Jet and Keith on Wilco? Because Rich Jet is in the field. Derek McCorn looks like he's going to start from pit row. But Mike Hasty, Keith Long, Andrew Deemer, Sylvain Jolie, Don Miller, CJ Urban, Steve Herring, and Dan Morgan. Oh. Yeah, so McCorn's 35th, and then Rich Jet should make it 36, so. Have to deal with this fog, but you know what? It's, we'll do the best that we can with what we got. All right, your pick to win tonight.
I mean, you're gonna let me go first. I'm gonna take the pro. Give me Quentin Warman.
Give me Joseph Lester. We'll take the whole rookie front row. What could possibly go wrong?
It's never bad to pick the guys who are fast.
Not at all. All right, here we go. Pace car is off. Quentin Warman in his debut leads the field through the Geico restart zone. We are green at Texas.
And caution?
Then we got Brandon Pfeiffer down pit road. Corn did start from pit lane. But let's take a look happened here to the 18 machine with some of the just horrendous fog. Now, just a humongous checkup for several drivers. And he's just going to get the short end of the stick there. This up. All 36 trucks in the field. It happens just all over the place. Several going to get damaged. Caution comes out immediately.
I think that's the exact same thing that happened Friday. I believe the truck race was bad.
Eli Tomlin, LaFrene. Looks like Payson Lindsay was right there as well. Is there a way to deal with this weather? Because this is trash. I can hardly see.
I don't think so. I think we're kind of stuck.
Sky and clouds. I don't know. But I mean, this is truthfully, like, this is horrid. And then let me see something. Rich Jet dropped due to upload packet loss, so I could officially. Oh, here he is. So yeah, officially, Keith Long, Sylvain Jolie, Don Miller, Andrew Deemer, Steve Herring, Mike Hasty, Dan Morgan, and CJ Erdman, your DNQs, your go or go homers here this evening. Ooh.
Didn't we have a race like this in Rodcar? Just incredibly foggy.
Oh, I'm sure we have. Let me do one thing just because I forgot to adjust it on our... There we go. Perfect. That'll do for tonight until I finish setting up the rest of the hotkeys, but it has been a week. Crank it up and be ready to go.
I was gonna say it's been like, an hour. Man almost had the fire department coming to his house.
Oh, there's a whole story. For just whatever you do, whoever's watching, don't set a verbal code word with your security company and then forget it. That just leads to an awkward conversation. Literally nothing happened. The fire department called me and said, "Hey, you good?" I was like, "Yeah, I just don't know my password to get the security company to take a hike." They're like, "Yeah, it happens all the time." But then the security guy's like, "Yeah, I still gotta get something from you." Dude, I don't know. So I just started naming things. He's like, "Yeah, you said it." Have a nice night. He's like, "Yeah, this guy's a moron."
Yeah.
So yeah, but we've officially done the thing too where the caution came out so early, it broke the running order. Half the field was stuck a lap down. They did a lap at half speed there. It's a big mess right now. I mean, the fog is just killing me, dog. I have to do far chase the whole race to see what's going on. Got trucks going through the grass. That's Bobby Dennis. And that is the 48 machine of making his debut. Tyler Hunter getting a lucky dog somehow, even though we had went 20 feet. We've instantly put 6 trucks a lap down. I don't know how that happens.
We're not going green.
No, they're getting They need a lap to sort everything out. My goodness.
This is the second time they've not gone green.
I was completely messed up. So in all of that, though, somehow Richard Pruitt has gained 11 spots. Tane Hodison has gained 9, as has Eli Tomlin, who I thought wasn't going to make the show.
What a start.
I mean, look at this camera angle. What are we doing here? That is horrid. And I don't know how to fix it. Because I don't think we've ever had to deal with this before. At least to that level. Yeah, raise this place to the ground. Yeah, but what they're doing is they're letting everybody get lined up. Because obviously no one went a lap down legitimately. iRacing just... It does not like it when you're behind the start-finish line before the very first lap of the race and a caution comes out. It does not like it. Good for Rich Chet. He was able to get, I think, one of his laps back. His was a pure... he was not here at the start of the race because of internet problems. But everybody else, all 35, will be back on the lead lap, which is good to see. A couple of those drivers from 28th on back also took a quick pit stop. We've kind of burned off the first 6 laps here. Before the storm, I imagine. Although the storm is literally at the racetrack. So
we're going green, single file.
Oh, what in the world happened here? So we're really throwing it back. Here we go. Back for the restart. 6 laps complete. Quentin Warman. Like he'll hopefully make it further. Do we even dare go blimp? Chopper?
The green call was so late.
Here they are. They're just now crossing the start-finish line. The single file is 12 seconds from 1st to 35th. And that'll spread them out right off the bat. 4th place is 2 seconds back on the first lap. We'll look to where some of these close battles will be. It's William Kemp and Chris Claude. This is the battle for 15th. Side by side, a little bit further back, Aaron Mack, Ron Fitting. And battles way in the back of the pack with the 18 and 78. That's Brandon Meyer and Brandon Pfeiffer. They'll start to close up at the front of the field. Bennett Allen pushing Will Young all the way down the front stretch, it seems. Trying to take a peek at it. Bill trying to take a peek at it, trying to get to the inside there. It's really loose off turn 2 if you're not careful. Saw that a lot in the Cup race, especially Michael McDowell. Absolutely destroying the wall off the exit of turn number 2 late in that race.
Now, I wonder what kind of effect this weather will have on, setups. It's 67 degrees. Machine,
Bennett Allen. 2 for 1. They're sliding up the hill. Stoney Benfield way up the hill. And that is not how you get around Texas fast. At least, modern Texas. You cannot go past that second lane. Really, lane and a half. There'll be a race to the bottom in 3 and 4 as well. Let's go on board with Stoney Benfield. The fog, not as bad from the cockpit level, but you want to take this arc, you want to just point it down towards that, just about that seam right there. If you can get it, let it naturally rise up. pass on Claude Furlan for 8.
Honestly, just steadily falling.
Yeah, it's just
Might lose another one here.
Just a race to the bottom in 3 and 4 for sure. There will be, obviously this is a longer race, but tire wear will matter at some point if you cannot hit that bottom. Especially in 1 and 2, you'll lose time hand over fist. That's about as high as you want to go with that 43 speed. No higher than the second lane at any point around the racetrack, and he'll get that run down the back straightaway, and he should be able to clear a 12? Not quite. Tons of battles further back. Look at this pack. You're kind of in the back half of this field. That's Richard Pruitt. That's Tyler Hunter. Logan Giesbrecht. Levi Polendahl in here, 24. Kind of washing up a little bit. Nearly 4 wide on the exit of turn number 2. Into the wall.
You're shooting into the wall. They're going to be 3 wide going into 3.
Corn way up top. Still 3 wide. 24 right in the middle. Hang on to it. Here's the 18 to Brandon Pfeiffer trying to take a peek at it. And that's not going to work. Flying through the infield, Richard Pruitt. He'll save it. We stay green for now. I said he saved it. Still fighting it. And he kind of wedged in there. Yellow is out.
We also had Rich Jet go around.
That was just ahead. So we saw what happened to the 24. We were right with it.
Ooh.
Let's see here.
There's a lot of help here.
All right, back this up. It's Diego Rodriguez right behind him. Oh, he's checking up for... Who is that in front of him? That is... Oh.
Payson Lindsay.
Yeah, and he's just kind of... I'm assuming he thinks there's going to be a caution, but he is losing... He's just not going anywhere. 77 checks up.
Richard Pruitt somewhat saved by that.
Yeah, 24 machine had a wild one. See here off the exit turn number 2. Just kind of let this half a lap. Big send trying to clear Tyler Hunter in the 48. He'll wash back up. Has no speed on the exit of 2. 47 tries it around the outside. Taps the wall. 5 cars under a blanket into 3. 18, a nice move across over there. And then again bounces off the wall. Nearly takes out Payson Lindsay to begin with. And then 2 separate incidents right here. He just caught that grass and spun out. Contact there for Rich Jet as well. And contact finally for the 24. I think that covers it. And Hodison up 14 positions. They're putting on a decent show, all things considered, for Texas. They were going for it. I'll give them that all day. Lights should be off on top of the pace car this time by, and they are. We're going back racing. Front row remains unchanged. Front 3 remain unchanged so far. as Rich Jet was involved in that sequence of cautions, whether he brought it out or it was the 24, he does not get the lucky dog. He is still the only truck one lap down, so as long as he's not involved in an incident, on the next caution or at the end of this stage, he'll get his lap back.
It has him being 2 laps down for me.
Right.
So,
okay. Yep.
Yeah.
He'll get one of his 2.
So he'll get there. Usually, fighting for top.
We know he's got really good speed, so as long as he takes care of his stuff, he'll have a shot at it. Back underway here. Quentin Warman gets a nice jump. And Allen all over the back of Joseph Lester on that high side, heading off into turn number 1.
Congo going to take P2 potentially.
Stop right in front of that 35. Congo going defensive into 3. Don't think he had to do that. I don't think it worked against him. Those are first side-by-side restart that lasted more than 2 seconds. You got a couple trucks going off track there, taking that just a little bit more liberty with those left side tires through the grass, trying to find time. Look at them fan out for the run. It's a good run up there, but they're at least going to try. That's Chris Claude into the fence. Huge stack up here in the middle of this field. 10 slide at the racetrack. That truck looks incredibly tight. 3 wide on the front stretch. Hold on to your hats. Just hoping someone doesn't get hooked. Squad going backwards in a hurry. Still 3 wide, pacing Lindsay right there in the middle. In that 89 truck. Battles inside the top 5 as well.
Might see our first battle for the lead. Bennett Allen.
He is on a charge. Looking to the outside through 1 and 2. Get back to the throttle. He might have a run. Kondo back to 5th. Joseph Lester settles back into 3rd. Hunter Kent now up to 4th. Mike McConville was side-by-side with John Crow Sr., but there he is! Oh, that's dangerous! That could have ended in disaster for the 95 and for the 8 and everyone behind them. I'm assuming you saw that, potentially, maybe not?
I did not. I don't see a lot out here right now.
He blinked out, and when he rejoined, he was inside of that 8 truck. Don't forget about Thomas Lloyd. He started at 14. He's up to 7. Making his debut. He's going to take it 3 wide down the front stretch. Maybe. Quite. But he is to the inside of John Crow Sr. 25 washes up the hill. He's trying to get the run.
We've got 38 making contact with the wall. He's being challenged by Bennett Allen.
15 is all over. I'm trying to pack a little bit of air on that spoiler. I mean, he is pushing him through 3 and 4, but at what cost to his tires this early in the run? Right there. Just trying to find a way around at the moment.
He's got a battle there for 2nd. Hunter Kent and Joseph Lester, or 3rd. Joseph Lester going at it.
Like a tiny bobble there for the 35, but he does retake the position further back here, just inside and outside of the top 20. We've seen the 39 and the 06 next to each other most of the season. No surprise here. Tyler Hunter, Aaron Mack right behind them. Brandon Meir going the wrong way in 78, down 11. Since the drop of the flag. Behind that, Ron Fitting, Eli Tomlin, the battle for 28th place, single file behind that. Not right here. Dakota LaRue just battling away with Mike McConville as that's going on further back. LaRue takes the spot away. He's up 4 spots. Since the drop of the green flag, Thomas Lloyd just in front of that battle. Going to start his own with Hunter Kent, but he takes the position off of 4. Up 10 spots for that 76 truck. Here comes Joseph Lester back into it. He wants second back and probably the lead if he gets a shot at it.
If he can get around Bennett Allen, he definitely's got a shot at Quentin Moorman.
What a last name, by the way. See these 3 usually going at it week in and week out. Tonight, no exception. Otteson thought about the 3 wide. Minto was thinking about the move on Benfield, but it's Benfield that holds on to that 11th spot for now. Just go on board with a lap. The man that's got the least to worry about. Just letting it roll, getting to the bottom. Easy back on the throttle. Roll back up to the top. We now have that battle for second. 35 to the inside of the 15, and he's carrying that momentum. Corner exit. He'll take away second place. Lloyd closing in as well. He's able to wrap the bottom. He's back to the throttle first. He's the quickest of any of these 4 right now, I'd argue. He's making up a ton of time, and here we go, down the back straightaway. That was an excellent turns 1 and 2 for that 76. Where's he going to go with it? And here comes Hunter Kent right back into it. 5 trucks trying to pull away. Battle for 6 behind them. Dakota LaRue continuing his progress. Pass right there, 95. Close enough to try anything like a crossover, but he might be side by side. Into 3, but he might have to give it up. Into the bottom. 4 trucks, nose to tail, 2nd to 5th. Thomas Lloyd up 11 spots.
Man. Well,
The 38 truck has led all 31 laps thus far. Thomas Lloyd, though, into 2nd. Midfield battle hasn't really died down either. Here's Aaron Mack to the inside of Brandon Pfeiffer. And 1 and 2, that's to get into the top 20. Great battles here further back, but you love to see. Everyone has someone to race with for the most part. We got a battle for 32nd, 33rd right now. Which I honestly appreciate the heck out of that. You don't qualify your way into the race, you just barely make it, but at least you have someone to work on racecraft with. Oh, we got trouble. Saw somebody just... I think it was Joseph Lester that got bent out of shape there. No, it's actually Bennett Allen, excuse me. Loose into Lester. And we saw him on the apron. It's Bennett Allen. Biggest loser in that exchange. He's down to 7th. And that kind of breaks up those 4 at the front, chasing after Cody Warner.
it's going to be a fight for Bennett Allen. Stage is coming up. You're going to have to fight to be able to stay in that top 10. Tires potentially.
Tires up just a little bit. Wasn't a terrible spin, but compared to everyone around him, that little bit. Hurt Mike McConville, Will Young side by side. That's 8th, 9th, and 10th right there. Odison, first man out of the stage points. If they keep battling like that in front of him, he'll be in it in no time.
We might say 3 wide here. I mean, McConville, Will Young, and Moynihan.
Way up top. Moynihan on the bottom. He's picked up the throttle, and he will make it a 2-for-1 there into the 8th position. And just like that, Tane Hodison is on scene. It took him a lap. 36 laps completed. Stage in 4 laps. Thomas Lloyd has closed it to 4/10 of a second.
Might have some animosity here between Will Young and Daniel Moynihan. Will Young got into the back bumper of Moynihan there through 1 and 2.
Conville, though, trying to take advantage. He's to the inside. Little one looks like he just got a little loose there. Tane Hodison, let's go on board with him. We'll have the best view of it. Conville's got that inside line. Hodison trying to roll to the bottom. Keep the momentum up out of turn number 2. It looks like it'll be Will Young down the back. Fall back in line. Looks like he might have bounced off the apron there. Will Young nearly into the fence, and McConville right back at him. Still battling away right here. Eli Tomlin, Nick Hansen in the 99 going at us, the battle for 29th place. Said battles all over the racetrack.
Will Young just lost the spot to Tane Hodison. I think Will Young is mad right now. I feel like he took a swipe there at Mike McConville. I mean, I could be reading it wrong, but it's not looking good for Will Young.
He's down 4 spots from where he started in 7th. He was fighting back, trying to get a point out of this. McConville's down 7 spots, so not where he wanted to be at the end of stage 1. Here we go, battle 4th and 5th back on. Joseph Lester, Dakota LaRue, Bennett Allen trying to recover from his half slide. He's right there at it. And the battle for the lead kicks off at the same time. 2 car lengths between the 38 and the 76. It's impressive for the 76 because he is. Oh, that was the stage. We did not finish lap. No, I guess we did.
Yes,
that
we
was it. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
My apologies. I looked up. It was lap 34 a second ago. We did 6 laps that quick.
How fast things happen was clean. When you can't see much.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, give it to Will Young for that final point. Moorman, Thomas Lloyd, Hunter Kent, Joseph Lester, Ben Allen, Dakota LaRue, John Crow Sr., Daniel Moynihan, Tane Hodison, and Will Young. Scoring stage points in stage number 1 had 2 cautions. And that was some great racing for Texas. I'm surprised, pleasantly surprised. It looks like we do now have Quentin Warman and Thomas Lloyd in the free agent channel. We'll go talk to him once they're done with their pit stop. And get in their box. Coming in first, all the way down to pit stall number 1. Easiest exit. Joseph Lester slots into the 2nd stall, so on and so forth. Four tires for this entire field. It looks like here comes that 76. There goes 35. 2nd stall will get him a spot, and let's go talk to him. Here in the free agent voice channel, we got your stage 1 winner, 38 machine, Quentin Warman, and the runner-up, Thomas Lloyd. Had some great battles there at the end between you two, and Congratulations on the stage win, especially Quentin.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
a few more laps and Thomas might have had a shot to move me for it. He was getting there, just too little, too late.
Absolutely, but got another 40 laps coming up. How's the truck feeling so far? Obviously, whatever this weather ends up being, but it's how you feeling out there?
It's pretty good. Little tight 1 and 2, but still fast. It's definitely a big thing to be in the draft. It's worth like a whole 10th of 3 and 4. I made an adjustment to make it a little looser, so we'll see how stage 2 goes here.
Absolutely. Congratulations on the stage win and good luck out there. It's funny, there's like multiple free agent voice channels.
We're seeing with the YJ slander in chat's unacceptable.
So yeah, Rich Chat got one of his laps back. He's still the only truck 1 lap down, all 35. Still on the lead lap. Besides that, teammate in front of him, John Wilco. So he'll hope for a quick caution to get him back on the lead lap, or just run it about 40 laps. And we'll deal with that. One caution we had, no significant damage for either driver involved, so it's all to play for.
You know, I will say, coming out 3rd for that 76 machine might be better being on the bottom there.
Might be able to follow him through, and they're in the same voice channel, so it's still a great jump for the 38 there. 76 will have a shot at it. They will be side by side into one. Oh, 35 way up the hill. That is some sort of issue there. I'm not gonna say an inherent mechanical. He just doesn't want to be up there. I'm not sure what that is.
So this feels strongly like a penalty, but it doesn't look like he's getting down to come in.
Well, he's not gonna be able to for another couple laps. Let's see what he does here. I mean, he takes it pretty normal that time, so I'm not sure what happened on lap 1.
There's Bennett Allen, holy. That 18 machine.
Oh my goodness.
They're hot.
This is going to be interesting into 3 here. Shallow angle on the entry for the 15, but he makes it work. I wonder, did he just not take tires on accident or something? I mean, there's a rock attached to the back of that truck. 18 to the wall there a bit.
I mean, if he didn't take tires, he would have beaten out the leader.
Right. Yeah, he took, it was a 12-second stop. Yeah, don't know his mindset. This is the first time we've seen him. I mean, you would assume all the time. Back up front, 76, 38 going at it again, but yeah, that's interesting. Oh, we got problems for Pace and Lindsay. Hang on to it there in the 89. Let's see here. Does he get...
Wait, that's a caution.
Bennett Allen. Yeah, that thing said he was going to Dukes of Hazzard that through the infield.
I mean, it came out while he was in the infield and going straight.
Yeah, so he's on that second groove, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. It's just not going to work. Caution now there. I don't think there was anything else.
I didn't see anything else. It's just...
That was it.
Weird caution.
enough. Rich Jet says thank you very much, though. Across the line here and be on his way to the Lucky Dog. Expect anyone to pit. Obviously, just pitted at the stage there. Someone at the back might want to top off, or really, I'm curious what Joseph Lester does. No, not gonna pit. No change of tires there. Here comes your Lucky Dog around the outside, but all kind of scattered though. If you're 34th and 35th though, you might as well just top it off with fuel. That's what these two are doing. Don't expect tires to go on for either of them, and they're not. All 36 trucks now officially back on the lead lap. Love to see it. Rich will come in. I don't think he took tires on that when he got the first Lucky Dog. I think it was just fuel only, so let's see what he does here. Yep, there he goes. So Rich Jet will have one lap pressure tires and everybody one green flag lap pressure tires and the rest of the field. And that's his first stop, so it's on even footing now. He likes to take his time coming through the field. You know, he doesn't qualify ever, and he just kind of steadily picks them off one by one. So we'll see what he wants to do here. Wilco beats the pace. All 36 trucks. Hardly a scratch on any of them. And all on the lead lap. 50 laps in. How about that?
It'd be kind of hard to see if there are scratches on some of the truck. It's so dark. Why is it overcast?
Yeah.
I mean, the track is 70 degrees, man.
The track?
Yeah.
That just don't,
Like, the weather's 67 now. The track temperature's 70.
What? I don't believe you. You're lying to me. Yeah, it's 70 degrees. That just don't make no sense.
This track is dry. I don't believe it.
There's some mist. Ask Kevin Harvick. Looks like everyone, yep, caught back up to the field. 36 deep. Quick Warman. The control car here. He's led every single lap so far. 38.76. Obviously, teammates in identical paint schemes. And here we go for the restart. Got victory on the side of it. One of them. By the betting favorite at the moment. They fan out down the back straightaway. Mike McConville down to 23rd. We'll have to make some. Probably made some adjustments on that truck backwards in the first stage. Rich Jet can officially start moving forward. He passed his teammate for his first pass of the day. Minto, hang on to it. Turn number 2. A lot of single file further up the field, though. The chaos is at the back. Ron fitting Minto side by side. Really 3 wide behind them. Here's the battle for the lead. 76 to the inside, 38 fight back on the high side. Hunter Kent, Daniel Moynihan right there if something happens.
With how close they are, something might happen. I thought Kent might push it 3.
New leader officially. Thomas Lloyd getting pushed from Hunter Kent. Oh, contact!
Oh, contact!
Great save from the 38 to keep himself in it. Goes down to 4th.
Man finally loses 1 spot and 2 more go with it.
Take a look
Even
here
if it is through
real
contact.
quick. 2 pushing. Slight contact. Well done to not overcorrect and have your race be over. He falls right back to 4th. And immediately on the hunt to get 3rd back. But that's pretty incidental contact. That was 52 pushing real hard into 1. Just wash up the slightest bit. Look at this, though. That's... Oh, my goodness.
I thought he was about to hook him.
We were really just replaying the end of the race on Sunday. Michael McDowell with the block all the way down to the apron. Going to put him in an awkward position through 3 and 4. He's going to give up 2nd again. Backs up in front of Moynihan. Here comes Dakota LaRue. 5 cars separated by about half a second. Big move there.
Big block.
They're going racing up at the front. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Side by side for 4th behind them. They're starting to fall off just a little bit. Good battles between the rest of the top 10 behind that. Battles all over the track here at Texas Motor Speedway. How often do you say that? The top 10 here. Battling away with that 06 for the 11th spot. Battle for the lead. Teammates. 76, 38 bump drafting down the front stretch, and 38 making a move to the inside.
That was a violent.
They're just showing off for the field at this point. You do, if you're Hunter Kent, you see 2 identical trucks in front.
I was going to ask a question, how do you know they're teammates? But, you know, staying on stream, they have the same paint schemes. For me, the 76 is like a mixture of default paint scheme, red, blue, and green.
Hunter Kent's got some staying power, though, man. And I will say, it's nice to see that they haven't instantly just barreled over each other. I know there's a little bit of contact, but nobody has truly drove in over their head. They're making some big moves, but it's mostly calm and composed. At least internally. Trying to negate it.
Like we've said that before, and also gotten word after the race that, like, people were losing their mind in chat.
They're probably having a good time. This is some great racing. I hope they're having a good time.
Look at this block.
I honestly don't know if you keep making that, you know, that big move to the inside, knowing you're going to get blocked, and this is going to make just mess up your angle in the corner.
Might just ship him off into a corner.
76 pack in air. He had a good run there through 1 and 2, not quite able to get to his inside. Young in the 06 battling away. Rod Furlan now making a charge. Meyer fighting back to 13. Michael Witt having a good run in that 88 truck. Up 15 spots from where he started. Further back, Diego Rodriguez in 99 and Nick Hansen going at it. Cole Wilson pressuring Pace Lindsay. Mike McConville down to 32nd. Did he accidentally load the qualifying setup or something? I don't see any noticeable damage. Haven't gotten an off-track report or anything, but strange from the man that's second in points.
And didn't he say he was racing for second?
32nd. There was a 2 in it. The 2 just gonna kind of slot back in. They've just been exchanging second. But he moves to the inside, though. Immediately trying to take it right back. This battling is bringing Dakota LaRue, Bennett Allen, and to an extent Moynihan right into it. We heard Warman tell us how important the draft was through 3 and 4. It's worth about a tenth of a second. If you're battling side by side, you will not be the beneficiary.
We're going to have 3 wide back here. Cole J. Wilson almost to the inside of Minto and the 93 mission. Oh, wait, no, that is... I can't see numbers, man. I'm like, that's who that is. No, it's not. They were almost 3 wide. He's still 2 wide with a Minto, though.
2 by 2 down the back.
There's Pace and Lindsay. He might make a big move here.
Big move. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. 2 for 1 for the 89, but he's sliding up the hill a little bit. Still side by side behind him to bail him out. Great move there from the 89. They're racing like this for 27th place, man. Put
Hey,
on a
spots
clinic.
are points.
Especially when we bring 44 people. Get all the spots you can get. Try and get yourself locked in if you can. Every position matters when the field is this deep. At it. He's just not comfortable on that car. Here comes Derek Core and put him down to 33rd spot. He qualified 3rd, so he has the normal pace, but there's something amiss with that truck. And Joseph Lester, similar story. He restarted 2nd at the beginning of the stage. He's down to 29th. And he gave up all those spots in the first couple of laps, though. It wasn't even a designate, a slow drop. He just said, here, y'all can take it. Fitting, leading a group just inside the top 20 and just outside of it as well.
Ooh, 100 can is up in the wall. He is slow. What happens here?
He's going to come right down pit road. We know they were battling hard for the lead.
This happened about a lap ago.
Well, we're looking at other
This looks like a malfunction.
But here you go. Let's just back this up. 3rd in line, Bennett Allen right behind him. Oh, yeah, definite equipment failure there of some sort. No caution. He kept it straight. And that's a huge moment in this race. Man. Now these two just kind of free to go at it. Can Bennett Allen kind of get up here and be that 3rd truck now?
He's definitely got the speed for it. I don't know if he's got the tires to get up there and make a move in, within stage.
Eli Tomlin going at it. This is the battle for 21st position. We've got to crank it up redemption for the first time here tonight. Let's crank it up here live on YJ Media. Screen froze for Hunter Kent there. We saw it as we were adjusting the volume. Screen freeze for Hunter Kent and put him down to 36th position. Heart rate.
Okay, there's always a chance, but he is constantly. He's losing more and more. I think that might be it for him.
It's been relatively clean. We'll get one or two more once we get the stage restart. I mean, he hit that wall a ton, man. That right front. I mean, you saw it just pop off. That's the way it's at a minimum. These two are just kind of classing the field up right now. Almost in formation. An impressive showing. You know, it's like, oh, it's their debut, but if you have 8,500 I rating on the pro license, you kind of know what you're doing. Oh. You know what? They're just having fun, I think. Could you imagine if we just showed up and did this, how much fun we'd be having with each other? Like, we'd be doing crossovers like no business. You know what I mean? Like, if we had the ability to just show up and dominate.
I mean, we do at super speedways.
Something like that. Oh, contact! 99 Nick Hansen, 68 Bobby Dennis. Chet says thank you very much. Into the top 20 for the first time tonight. We close in here. 2 laps to go for the end of stage number 1. Quentin Warman got it. The first stage. Let's see if he wants to sweep it or it's going to be some team orders maybe. They'll probably just show up race 8. It's just hunting for wins at this point, I imagine. So 38 takes it right back. White flag for stage number 1. I think the top 10 pretty much settled except for the stage win. It looks like he's got a hold on it. We'll sweep the stages here at Texas once Claude Furlan crosses the line.
Yeah, not much of a challenge back there.
Caution is out. 76 was making that move, but Furlan will pick up that final stage point. And Hodgson started 31st, gets 7th place in stage number 2.
I wonder if something happened to Thomas Lloyd on his qualifying lap. Because there's no way. Yeah. But, seems a little faster than that.
He got a little bit more speed in it. Oh, Moynihan just... Oh, hello. Boy, you just gotta fly it in here. Gotta make up some big gaps before they pit, so obviously they want to get caught up here, but run each other over. No cautions in stage number 2. Kent still hasn't officially called it tonight, but he is on pit road. All 35 other trucks are on the lead lap. First stall, vitally important here. You'll notice, yeah, 35 truck not there yet.
Rich Jet,
all
first
right.
out.
Okay.
Wait, what?
He missed his box. He did not actually stop. He just drove through pit lane, so. His last official pit stop was on lap 49. So I imagine if we back this up, He did not qualify, so he's going to be way at the back here. Does he? Not like he was obstructed by anything, I don't think. I just missed it. So he'll get eaten alive with the tires he's on when he comes back in. While he does that, we'll talk to you. 38 machine again. So he does come back in. Back here with a 38 to 76, another dominating stage from you guys, and no more guaranteed cautions. If we get this thing really strung out in the long run, how do you think it's going to end up between you two?
There's really no telling. We're both the same pace. Honestly, I think it's going to come down to who's up front on the white flag, but that's a long ways away, so we'll just see how this plays out here.
So yeah, look like you have fun up there, just pass each other one after another. Almost in formation, Ford versus Ferrari like, but putting on a show. Good luck the rest of the way, guys.
Thank you.
Who's in front on the last lap?
Sounds like a who's gonna get hipped on the last lap.
What would you do to me if I was beating you on the last lap when I was right?
You know what I would do.
I'd just say it. I want you to say it.
You give me at least a car length to you, and you're in and up in the outside.
I like
wall.
how you said a car length as if you wouldn't ship me from half a second back, depending on the track.
If I can get to your back bumper, I'm getting to it. Like, remember when Kyle Larson just missed a corner, didn't brake at a road course? I would do that. I would
just drive it in there. Does anybody have something for these? You said Hayek Motorsports, Hayek Motorsports drivers. 38.76. Double the 38. What do you get? It's Ben Allen. Move Moynihan now. Get up there.
Ben Allen's gonna have second.
We'll have a shot at it.
Yeah, that inside line's been dominant.
Moynihan.
I don't think I've seen a single pass really happen, at least up front on the outside.
Oh, big wreck in the back. Oh my goodness, it's the whole back half of the field. Holy smokes.
Well, I was going to say there's Hunter Kent's chance, but he's still in his box.
Where do you start this? Let's try
I don't know who caused it.
Let's try and find out, shall we? We're going to have to do the good old far check. Oh, did we accidentally just find it? Did we just happen to click on it? No, it was several people. What in the world? Oh, Will Young is destroyed.
Ooh, it looks like Will Young gets loose and causes this.
Holy smokes, man.
There's a lot happening.
About 10th time. He just loses it. Right in front of the 78 machine there. There's the 31 of Aaron Mack. Back up the racetrack and then back down in Diego Rodriguez. Look at Mike Witt sneaking through there. Claude Furlan's going to get a tiny bit of damage, but he sneaks through. And then the secondary part of this, I swear it literally looks like rain right here. Look at people just lose it. I'm being so serious. I know it's not, but it's what it looked like. Everyone just kind of gets loose here. One piles in. There's Ron Fitting. I mean, there's everybody. Eli Tomlin, the 93 machine. 35, 24, 62, 37, 10. Holy smokes. Cody Morgan's in it. Conville's in it. That is huge. The nose cam, Cody in there a little hot. Cockpit of Derek McCorn, the 47. Excellent use of the brakes with him. That is huge. Chris Quad.
Yep. Oh, I know. We got, one more lap of pacing.
Oh, that is just huge. Who just flew in there? Was that Eli Tomlin? Or does he get hooked? Oh, he's out of control. Oh, he's just going for a ride. My goodness.
Ron putting in chat saying he got 45 minutes of damage.
Oh. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's the big one there. That Texas Motor Speedway. Two separate things going on there. Nick Hansen is officially our first retirement. He's out, but Hunter Kent, Eli Tomlin, Will Young still on pit road. Will Young soon to join Nick Hansen. And he got damaged, but he's already back out. See if they all just die into turn number 1 this time.
Those fresh tires just catch people out.
Sony Benford way up. Pruitt came back out. That was not a healthy truck, though. Battle for second. Bennett Allen, he got it on that first restart. On the next one, gives it right back up to the 76.
Ooh, Ron Fitting's going around. Yeah, that's a quick caution. I was there looking at the truck. I'm like, there's no way that thing's got 45 minutes worth of damage, but
It might now. Take a look at it here for the 3 machine. Does he get any help, or is the original damage just enough to... Oh, he enters way high. Yeah, he enters in the dirty stuff, and it just backs into the fence.
I don't think he's having a good time in that truck.
He does hold the brakes very nice, very predictable. I'll give him, obviously don't want to wreck, but he did not roll down into Diego Rodriguez. So he at least has that going for him. So it's interesting in cases like this. You got guys behind you that are trying to pass you. You know there's the potential for more, and you want to lock yourself into future races. How do you handle that? You just, I'm done here. Or how much does it mean to you? Do you want to keep making these weekly appearances for free, or do you want to qualify in? A little bit of a mindset there. Cautions breeding cautions. Here in the 3rd stage. Lights are out on top of the pace car. closing in on lap 100, 67 to go. So we got an extra lap added on here. A couple guys going to take advantage of that. Come in. Still one more stop required. Oh, got a minute 45 of damage. Art, we're stupid.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
Yeah. And then he said he got it down to 50 seconds left. It must have had some kind of damage or something, and it just snapped around.
When we learn how to read, we'll be unstoppable.
If those kids could read, they'd be very upset.
Got a Akron.
Man. Akron, Ohio, man. It wasn't their education stopping them from a bowl game. It was their on-field performance, though. Best season since 2017 was 4-8. Go Zips. One more stop for everybody, even if you came in and paid it here for fuel. Gonna go about 20-something laps here to feel good about it. You guys seem smart enough. Oh, I don't. Oh. Bold
Smart enough
statement.
for iRacing broadcasters? Maybe.
Be, you know, oh well, we'll take it. We appreciate it. Pace car is off. Quitting more, man. Hits the loud pedal. We're back underway. Now, still 30 trucks on the lead lap, so 31 running, 2 officially out, 3 on pit road. Scraping the wall there on 2. He's got a little bit more chippy. I feel like that's been most of these races. We have good stages, and then the last stage unfolds into chaos a little bit. How about Bennett Allen getting up there?
It's really insane. It's like, you know, we still have 60 laps to go. And they're just like, yeah, but I got to win the race. I got to gain positions.
Allen going for it. Moynihan trying to get up there, a little bit of a side draft. 15th. Look at it. Put it on his door. But they got 2 trucks lined up. Push it down the back. The draft through 3 and 4. He says it's worth 1/10 of a second. And where did he come from? Tyler Hunter. 4 trucks in line. Moynihan's going to have to tuck in behind. Draft.
We lost Hunter. Can't we get a new Hunter in top 5? And we got a caution now.
It's like, oh, Michael went in the 88.
Ooh.
Big damage on
Bad
the
position.
No, he was spinning like a top, man.
It was middle 3 wide. Just not sure if this is coming down or.
Start just keeps spinning. Huge damage to the front of that truck. Play this in a little bit of slow-mo. Got Aaron Mack to his outside. He's got the 78 truck to his inside of Brandon Meir. And it looks like 78's going to come up just a little bit. 88's kind of on par with where Logan Giesbrecht is at. A little lower. It's going to get clipped. Run off down there. Hits it once there. Left rear, and then the left front. One more time for good measure. It'll be drivable, but any sense of speed will be long gone. Couple guys at the back gonna top off, maybe risk a set of tires. Try something different. Get the restart here on lap 100. There's 68 laps to go at the restart. Are off on the pace car. We have
Truck blow up.
it's probably Hunter Kent or yeah, I'm gonna go with Hunter Kent if he didn't shut the engine off when he got there.
It'd be much fun if it was someone else.
Seen it before. 30 trucks still on the lead lap. On pit road.
Not going green.
Why? There was trucks at the back. So. Nevertheless, it's all right. .30 on the lead lap. 2 that are laps down still running. 2 out of the race and 2 on pit road. Kansas should be fun. Kansas is a good track. Fully agree. But, 26 minutes on pit road for Hunter Kent. Ron Fitting in it. Finally make an appearance. Keep Eli Tomlin behind him at a bare minimum. But they got that 3 mixed up nice. Whole back bumper on it, looks like. Yeah, that truck looks brand new. They did a nice job. If he picks off a couple of spots here at the end. Conclusion of lap 100 be 67 to go. And the stages went by fairly quick, 40 apiece. But third stage has been pretty chippy so far. If we can get it back going. Restarts and we're back underway. Big move there from the 76 to fall in line to second. Oh, through the grass for the 06.
Just be happy the grass isn't grabbing trucks like we get every weekend. Once again, Bennett Allen able to take P2. Gonna try and find his way around the 38 machine.
It's as high as he's gotten. He's been on the outside, nearly a dead heat at the line, but not able to find a way around yet. Nearly got to the inside. Oh, late move there! Late move! Still not enough, though. 38 slams the door shut again. He is trying everything.
Dangerous move to make you just make that driver behind you angry. Might not, lift next time.
He's there this time. He'll just fall back in line. He'll at least give it to him for this lap. He's trying to cross over potentially. Somebody, Thomas Lloyd, through pit road. He's trying to get it slowed down.
Warman just turned Bennett Allen.
Oh, back up the track. Hang on to it.
What a drive by the rest of the field. But yeah, Bennett Allen just gets turned.
76 down pit road. Warman back to the lead. There's huge implications there for the 76. Start with him. He's just naturally coming in. I don't know if that was to make a final. I'm not sure what that was.
I mean, he doesn't stop.
Well, the caution came at that point. Yeah, that was odd. And then Bennett Allen takes the lead. I said he's going to try a crossover. Then I saw the 76 shoot down pit road. Yeah, he's just going to get into him. He leads. He finally leads his first lap of the race as he's getting wrecked. And how Mike McConville is not just exploded all over the place. Wow, that is well done from the rest of this field. I mean, my goodness. Yeah, but he had the momentum. 38 had the momentum. He was going to try and get back to his inside, and he just couldn't quite get all the way to the inside.
He just gets him.
Yeah. So now what happened here, though, with the 76? That was just strange.
I mean, I said he didn't stop. You're like, oh, with caution's out. Why would that change the stop? You're already in.
I guess, yeah, that's... Yeah, he slowed down to make pit road speed too. It wasn't like he just just flying down. That is so strange.
Did you get like a pass through?
No, he wouldn't have had enough incidents or anything. He's had a lean race. Or the incident count. How about Ron Fitting getting one of his laps back? We've lost John Wilco. Huh. So that's, 76 is now out of the equation, at least for the time being. We know he's incredibly quick. And he's made up the spots before, but with 60 to go coming up, that's a lot less time to do it. So 38 clearly in the catbird seat. What can anyone else do? Not Bennett Allen, the second best car. Third best car. He's gone, so what is the 48, 22, 95? What do they do with this opportunity? Shall see. Lights are off on top of the pace car.
I don't think Thomas Lloyd stopped either. Like, even on your caution.
No, yeah, he just did drive-through.
Okay.
Strange. Strange. Interesting. Just a weird turn of events here once we kicked off the third stage. Race cars on. Good morning, the control car. Geico restart zone back underway. The restart for Tane Hodison. And Allen right down pit road. Start of the restart there. It's finally some of this fog starting to dissipate. Lights have turned on. It's looking real good now under the lights. A little bit in the background, but yeah, here's Bennett Allen. Didn't hit anything, but there he sits on pit road all by himself. Battle for second. All over the track.
I'm watching that back here outside the top 10. Minto, Giesbrecht, Cole J. Wilson, all real close.
Cody Morgan all over the back bumper there. That 35, 78 flying around the outside. Going to be about 3 wide here on the exit. 58 going to push that 35 though down the back straightaway. Joseph Lester take the spot. 2 for 1 there on the 78. Benfield trying to follow it up in the 75. Urgency has picked up. Mike McConville was 33rd at one point in this race. He's back up to 6th, right behind John Crow Sr. LaFrene looking to the outside. Payson Lindsay took an excursion through the infield grass at one point. He's in the top 10. Big move from the 95 here. Daniel Piper's up 23 spots, making 22. A great run, nevertheless, for the 18. 3 wide on the front stretch.
Ooh, McConville getting close there. That 89 got loose.
So evasive maneuvers at that point, but they all survive for now. 89 washes up just a little bit. 18 trying to build up that run way up top. 3 wide down the back. 18 is able to get clear, though. LaRue still looking to the inside of Payson Lindsay. Battle for the race lead is 3 trucks under a blanket. Tyler Hunter, welcome to the show. No help. 38 has no help from his teammate, Thomas Lloyd, mired back in traffic. I'd say the final fuel window about open. Conville told us it was at most 55 laps, so theoretically you could stretch it. Yeah.
Ooh, we're at 76. Might spin the 75. They save it. Stoneby infield going to be dropping.
Save there. Oh. Great save from that 75. Well held by the 21 not to run into the back of it. Well held. Here's a 77. Another charge to the top 20, I'm sure.
I really thought he was about to send it 3 wide.
Just biding this time. 1 lap at a time. 48 and 22 are going to have to work together if they want to get around those 38. He's been the class of the field all night long. '76 machine up to 18th. 5 seconds behind his teammate. Conville clear to 4th.
Joseph Lester about to make a 3 wide move potentially. Going into 1. Ooh, contact between, I believe that's Claude Furland and the 58 of Cody Morgan.
Lester for 1, so thank you very much, 43. Fight back to the inside. Take that spot right back. 35, though, was thinking about the crossover yet again. You get a little help there from the 58, and they sail off into turn number 1.
Ooh, he's all over the back.
58.
He got him loose.
58 is on a move here. 43 right back at it just like that, and they're just putting on a show for us. $18.89 going at it side by side. As they've dropped Hodison, who's under pressure here from McConville, or will be in a lap or two. Tyler Hunter still clinging, but dropping back a couple hundredths a lap now, it seems. Dakota LaRue to the inside of Lindsay now. Here comes the 06, the 12, and the 93, Cole Wilson.
You got Thomas Lloyd joining this battle for 13th.
Oh, that's Moynihan way up the track right behind that group. He was thinking about 3 wide. You could tell he wanted to do it, and he'll do it anyways. Oh, man, 35 had to back out there. 2 more spots for Thomas Lloyd. Still 5 seconds behind his teammate, but a couple positions closer, track position-wise. Whit. Overnight. 58 bounces off the apron a little there just a bit. 76 to the inside again, now into 13th. And with as much battling as this group is doing, it won't be long before Thomas Lloyd gets back to the top 10. As he is clear of traffic for the time being. You see it there.
I'll be keeping my eye on Cody Morgan and Joseph Lester. Morgan was all over the back bumper of Lester for a couple laps.
Before that 76 got there and broke him up.
Yeah, didn't seem too friendly about it. Those were some hard pushes.
Here comes Rich Jett. Can't forget his calm, steady move to the front. Final fuel window definitely open at this point. Rich Jett now up to 19th. They're swapping nearly 4 wide up here. Almost 5 wide. Let's just go on board with Thomas Lloyd and just let it happen. Quick Moorman, half a second clear out front of Tyler Hunter. Hodson in third, 2.5 tenths over Mike McConville. Lloyd making up time. Now closing in on his teammate as well. 4.5 seconds behind the race leader. How will he navigate this specifically? They're all wearing each other out, slowing each other down, and Lloyd hasn't had to work as hard, so when they get 3 wide down the back, how's he going to navigate it? Ooh. Well, going to go defensive here. Still going to let that 76, whether he likes it or not, to that inside. 68, way out of the way. Bobby Dennis. That's the lead lap cars go by. Thomas Lloyd picks off 1 from this group, into 12. And just behind that, look at that, 3 wide into 3. Derek McCorn, Moynihan, and Aaron Mack. Tony Benfield right behind that battle. Absolutely brilliant racing. 76 to the inside of Cole Wilson. To 11th. Pfeiffer up next to get back into the top 10, and he does clear the 93. William Kemp in the 09 up next, our first pitter. And it's Dakota LaRue, and I love that move. You see all that chaos coming in, bolt on some tires. Get the undercut and get ahead of that group in the sprint to the finish. And I love that call from the 36. He's cleared the 06, he's cleared the 09, cleared the 18. Thomas Lloyd up to 7th, Pace and Lindsay in 6th. He did lose time, back to 5 seconds behind the race leader with all of that. And that's the signature move right there. The driver in front wants to make that natural arc. The 76 stays glued to the bottom, and he has the handle and truck to make it work. Clear into 6th, 5.1 seconds behind the lead, 3 seconds behind Don Crow Sr. for a top 5. 40 laps to go. Whew.
Yeah, it's only going to get more hectic. These trucks need fuel. At some point, they're going to have to come in.
Yeah, they're running over each other trying to get to pit road at some point. Total LaRue in and out. Who will blink first? And it's going to be Mike McConville from the top 5 that comes in. Hits. And that should kick off a whole bunch of responses pretty quick, I'd imagine. Inside of 40 to go. Don't want to lose out. Levi Poland is in the 45. Let's see where Dakota LaRue filters through. His last lap, a 30.29. Your race leader, 30.8. So easily half a second there per lap. And that's compared to the best truck in the field, though. A lot of these guys running 31s. Oh, and a yellow is out.
Minto coming in, and yeah, a yellow.
Looks like it was Stony Benfield, and that'll shake things up. Does he get any help? It looks like it.
A little bit there from the 21 machine.
Was he trying to get down in pit? Because it looked awkward. Darren Mack goes through, he's way up. He is just way off the pace. And coming down ever so slightly. Into Diego Rodriguez, the back bumper falls off and he just spins out. And then just has to sit there and let the field go by. That is a great caution, by the way, for Thomas Lloyd. He'll be right there. He'll probably be 1-2 for the finish. Because Conville and Dakota LaRue did not get their laps back. They'll take the wave around, but they will not be in the lead of this race. Quentin Moorman still with the advantage.
Oh, and Stony Benfield spins out again.
Oh, man. It doesn't have a back bumper, but... Oh, that thing just... I mean, the second he even thought about turning for the corner... And that one, a little bit more aggressive. Man. Number 1 pit stall will be a big help here. What could be the money stop will be for most people. Should be their last set of tires for everybody. Left side's on. Jack is dropped. Back out. And how about Thomas Lloyd? He'll jump to second with a fantastic pit stop. No, he'll get 3rd. Got 2 spots there from 5th to 3rd. He'll take that.
I say 3rd's pretty strong.
He did a
Usually
nice job.
ends up
Well, he
2nd.
got a little bit of RNG. 14.6 second pit stop. 14.97 for some of these other guys. But his pit lane time, 42.5, was second quickest. Only to Quentin Moorman of 42.37. Made up a second and a half over Tane Hodison. It was a 43.9. But he's able to extract that little bit of margin that they give you on and off of pit road and got a couple spots under yellow.
I think we've got some Quentin Warman fans in chat.
How about that? So Mike McConville, Dakota LaRue will take that wave around, as will Levi Poland. Who else? Like one other. I think that's Cody Morgan, maybe? Bennett Allen. No, it's Ron Fitting. Bit off sequence after an earlier crash. Hunter Kent still on pit road. That team, I mean, look, they still haven't even, that right front still destroyed. Approaching 50 minutes on pit road for that 52. At a screen freeze while running second. Ends up 36th here tonight. Nick Hansen out of the race. Will Young, John Wilco join him, as well as Michael Witt. Eli Tomlin in 31st. On up to Warman in first. Still running. 26 trucks on the lead lap. Brandon Minto, Bobby Dennis, and Bennett Allen battling for the Lucky Dog. Pace cars off. 38 machine. The great restarts all night, and that's another good example of it. He'll bring Thomas Lloyd right back with him. Won't even be a competition into turn number one. Hodison thought about making a big move there for third. Payson Lindsay settles into fifth. Oh, big wreck between John Crow Sr. There's multiple wrecks on the back straightaway. It's another parking lot. 78 involved, 35 big damage, 06, 21, the 31, the 18 involved. And it happened so suddenly. That was some hard crashes there.
Think we might be back under caution territory.
And again, it was just the restart through turn one. Multiple trucks just getting out of shape. You can see there, Payson Lindsay was loose. The 18 is loose, the 06 joining him. And it's this right here, the 18, the 06 getting together. Big damage for that 18. They come up into the path of the 21 and the 31, nothing they could do. And just up the road. It was the second incident. Who was it? It was Joseph Lester in the 35, or no, the 95, John Crow Sr., my apologies. He ends up collecting the 35 anyways, but John Crow Sr., the 95. Lindsay's loose, John Crow Sr. loose, trying to catch it back up the track into the 09 of William Kemp, collects Joseph Lester's huge damage, collects Claude Furland. And then the second incident, collecting a handful more. It's there, the 18, 06, 31. 78 catches it there at the end. That's the second time we've seen that incident, like almost to a T, where multiple groups of cars spin out and it's just a track blocker down the backstretch. And there's a lot of guys on pit road right now. He's 30 to go here, less than 30 to go when we get the green flag back underway.
We have officially lost your pick to win.
Joseph Lester. wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a manual disconnection.
Yeah, I think you got it pretty good. I mean, you got a. I think you got a coin flip chance at it, unless Thomas Lloyd beats his teammate. But 38-76 class of the field tonight.
It was not that hard to make a selection whenever you said, over 8,000 iRating and a pro.
You just never know what's gonna happen. You don't know.
This ain't Rod Car, brother.
It's Texas. Gotta have good peace to win. So what? We just went from 30 to 21 trucks, or 26, 21. And in Mir, big damage there in 21st. He's on the lead lap, but coming back in. Derek McCorn has pitted 10 times. He is an 11th. Running root beer pretty well. Rich Jet, as he always does, as long as he doesn't get wrecked, ends up in the top 10 in the closing stages after starting way at the back. Cole Wilson, good run in his debut. Obviously, the first two making their debut, putting on an absolute clinic. 78 will not come back out, at least at this moment. So 20 trucks on the lead lap. We're back underway.
That was a big jump from Tane Hodison. He wanted to go with a 38. Instead, he just gives him a shot and sends him on his way.
Ain't no shame in running third tonight with how these two work. I mean, there's no shame. Oh, we got another wreck. So, that's Mike McConville. And
oh, no.
Cody Morgan upside down will come to rest on all four. Yellow back out again. Immediate towing to pit road.
Oh, no. He just loses it.
Loses it in front of McConville, and that is huge. Not even remotely up to speed yet, and it's out of control. That is so strange. Like, look, it's not up to speed whatsoever. Just kind of lazily off into turn number one. Not a whole lot of wheel into it. Inside overcorrect. Bam! Thanks for coming. Man on all four wheels, but it does not matter. Man, that was reminiscent of the McDowell wreck all those years ago. And more Mike McConville. Oh, that don't look too good. That's not what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, the steering wheel ain't moving. That'll do him in.
I think that means I can give out his strategy. I went and talked to him during stage 2 because, I mean, he was driving like a rock. He just didn't take tires. He was going to save us that for the end.
Well, take that set in the next week, buddy. You're not going to
save some.
You're not going to need it tonight. Man, when they wreck big. Like, obviously we came off our short track kind of 3 weeks in a row, a lot of self spins and simple whatever. They wadded some stuff up tonight. 36 truck field, we're going to finish about 16 on the lead lap at the rate we're going. They tore some stuff up tonight. All in 2 wrecks, I might add. It's been the 2 big ones that have done all of the work. Pretty impressive. About to be 25 laps to go here. Just a host of trucks fighting for spots at the back of this field. Various disarray on pit road, laps down. Be 26 to go next time. 19 trucks on the lead lap, I believe. Yeah, 19 back to Gabriel Lafrene.
fact that we're getting closer and closer to 20 to go means it's just going to get worse.
Less trucks to wreck, though. Yeah, but the lazy spins off into turn one. Done in most of this field. Lights are now off on top of that pace car. Looks like it'll be Aaron Mack and Bobby Dennis for your lucky dog for that 20th truck. That is assuming, we don't lose some more drivers here. Pace car is off. Quentin Warman, the control car, gets a good jump. We're back underway. 26 laps to go. Six will fall right back in line. It's been a 1-2 most of the night for these two. Right back from coming down pit road right as a caution came out a couple laps ago. Has rebounded extremely well. Obviously, he will be challenging for the race win for the final 25 laps of this event. And 44 show up. We sent 8 of them home. 19 left on the lead lap. And a mess in the middle of this field. Chris Claude's truck looks like it's trained to loosen or something. Look at that. As these two continue to battle away for the 38-76 class of this field. One man swept the stages. Lloyd came in hot on his heels both times. Talked to that 38 truck at the conclusion of stage 2, and he said, and I quote, it'll be whoever's in front on the white flag who's ever going to take it. What do you do to your teammate to win a race? In your first start, I might add, both of these guys. What do you do? How do you make that statement to your teammate?
I'm sure they're a lot friendlier as teammates than we would be. So, you make a move, probably not as aggressive as you would a, just another competitor.
You do the Ty Gibbs to win. You ship him into next week and then send him to a different team. And then go on to win a championship while you're at it. Payne Addison is right there, though. 22.89. Not letting them get away just yet. They are there if something happens. 21 laps to go. Battles for most of what remains on our lead lap cars. Nearly 3 wide there. John Crow Sr. trying to recover. Involved in our last caution. Aaron Mack comfortably your lucky dog over Bobby Dennis. Did something happen? Ron Fitting was 33rd about 50 laps ago. He's now 22nd. Gained 10 spots just by sticking it out. Trying to gain valuable points as this field continues to grow. More and more showing up each week. We got sends people home. You want to be top 20.
Thomas Lloyd almost got the right rear of Quentin Warman.
Top 8 separated by 1 second. Derek McCorn having a great run tonight. And Ymir back on track, just turning some laps. Payne Hodison is right there. Payson Lindsay under fire from Tyler Hunter, who's trying to get back up into the top 3. Couple trucks through the grass territory, it looked like. Cole Wilson impressing in his debut all the same. first start this season. And 4 of the top 6. They're all single file, first to 6th. First to 7th, 6/10 of a second. Any bobble would kill this entire train. 18 laps to go.
I don't think we'll be seeing a bobble out of that 38 machine.
Big
as
move.
he goes for a big block. I mean, you don't get up
there.
You don't get up to be that high of I rating into the Pro Series by making mistakes.
Nobody's perfect, but now you got a third truck involved, just a variable. It's not your teammate. You don't know exactly what he's going to do. These two are in voice chat together, communicating the whole time. 22's trying to go to the outside. That'll burn his stuff up a little bit. Trying to do something to get around, though.
That 76 machine actively looking for a way around 38.
Top 3 starting to pull away just a tiny bit as the battle for 4th kicks off side by side. That'll slow him down just a bit. The leaders side by side into 1. 26 trying to go around the outside, trying to keep that momentum. 38 just barely clears. Big block to the inside for the 38. 76 looks back outside. They are driving on a razor's edge right now. 0 margin for error, I might add.
And now Taynosin really in the mix.
Don't make net code settle it, but when it's this close, it's just, you just hold your breath. It is as close as it can be between these 3 right now. I mean, if you're Tane Odyssey, you've seen this the entire race. You go to cockpit cam, you're like, that's the exact same paint scheme with teammates. Getting around 1 is hard, 2 might just be impossible. Loses a little bit on this lap. Right draft, right back into it, taking a wider line, trying to late apex, get a run off the corner. It's a little tight though in the dirty air. Block again for the 38, goes defensive, 76. Again in that second lane, kind of a carbon copy. The last couple laps, coming to 13 to go this time by. Go to LaRue. There's the Corn going at it. That's Wilson right in front of them. 10th place, 1.7 behind. You go to 11th, he's right there too. 1.9 behind. Drop off, 12th on back down to 19th. You can see the whole race for the win, top 5, top 10, right here from this onward. Levi pulling to the closing stages. 89 way up the hill. Taking a peek at it. Eric Horn, shallow angle in turn number 3 to the inside of Cole Wilson. Bennett Allen coming right with him. Jet right there in 11th. Back up to the lead with 11 laps to go. Starting ever so slightly, just a little bit at a time to pull away from Hodison, but here comes Tyler Hunter and Moynihan. They're back into it ever so slightly. LaRue to the inside of Lindsay here. That'll put him up to 6th. If he can complete the pass, he will. Lindsay thinking about a move to the inside. He'll get back to the left rear quarter panel. Five trucks for the win with 10 laps to go.
These 3 are going to have to figure out, how to work together, get hooked up, create a train.
Just like that, though, again, they just deploy just a little bit from Hodison. 3/10 behind. Big block there from that 38.
76 was able to get to the inside, just
And
not
it would
able to
be-
get side by side.
It would be the exact same thing if Thomas Lloyd was in front and Warman was in second. He'd make these same moves, and it would be very hard for Warman to clear. They're so similar in pace. It's all about the track position at this
he did
point
say-
in the game.
Whoever was in the lead on the last lap.
If you're Payson Lindsay, you've already had, or Tane Hodgson, you've had some good looks, but passing them, I mean, when it's this similar, big block from Tyler Hunter. Moynihan's going to get there. He'll throttle up and he'll be clear into fourth. I mean, they're just so similar in pace. You kind of just, you might be locked into that third spot already. Falling back here just a little bit on that lap. A tenth slower. Car length and a half is the biggest separation Warman's had in the last 6 laps. '76 not going to give up on it though. Coming to 6 laps to go. Battle for the final couple spots. That's 9th, 10th, and 11th right here on your screen. 47 would love to pick up his first top 10 of the season. But Wilson would love to get a top 10 in his first start. Hodgson looks like he's gave it his best shot, but now starting to fall off just a little bit. Moynihan trying to get through to third, bring Tyler Hunter with him. There goes the 53, 48's right there, trying to take a peek at it as well. It is now back to what we assumed it would be, 38 to 76. Now he's got a 2-car length lead though for that 38. It's huge compared to what it's been all race. What more can the 76 throw at him without wrecking him? On board here, 4 laps to go. Second clear of Moynihan for third. Tyler Hunter did get clear to fourth. Hodgson back to fifth. Now on a second back in sixth. Three laps to go for Quentin Warman or Thomas Lloyd. Somebody else if they get together. Benfield has caught Levi Paul. It's the battle for 14th. He'll take it away. The battle is still right at the back of that top 10. 2 laps to go, and he's closed it back to exactly a car length. We'll have one last shot at it. Have to make that big move. Hope he can unsettle that 38 somehow. Just like that, Warman pulls out a 10th and a half on the exit of turn number 2. That might be all she wrote. Needs a bobble from this 38. Haven't seen one all night. 10th and a half at the line. White flag. Race is official. 1.3 as they head off into turn number 1. Have to drive it in deep, and he'll wash up, and that should be it right there. Down the back, it's 4/10 of a second. That was his last shot. The 38 machine. First start, first win. Domination for Quentin Warman at Texas. He'll win the SpeedyCash.com 250. Lloyd comes home second. Moynihan rounds out our podium. Hunter, Hodgson, and chaos in the back. 89's going to go up. But he'll come. Oh, my goodness. He'll finish 8th. Paul J. Wilson, Rex 9th. Rich Jet 10th. Man.
Got a blow over as it expires.
He'll get 8th place though.
Yeah.
And he'll burn it down at Texas. That is the standard of the pro drivers, I imagine, right there on display for everyone to see.
The top two are already in the waiting room.
They know how it goes. They've won enough races, I'm sure. All right, let's get your winner in here.
Lap.
Here with your race winner tonight, Quentin Warman. First race of the season, started on pole, led the most laps, won the race, and we talked to you at the end of stage 2. You said whoever's in front at the white flag probably gets it. That was you, and you got the win tonight. Congratulations. You got a copy, Quentin?
All right, there we go. My Discord froze for a second. My bad.
I'll just repeat it real quickly. But yeah, you told us at the end of stage 2, who's ever in front at the white flag probably gets the win. That was you, and you're able to see it through. Dominating performance. Able to hold off your teammate tonight. Congratulations.
Yeah, that was fun between me and Thomas. The bottom's so dominant that he tried everything to get around me, and me and him know each other so well that we knew all our moves. So it was like we were just gridlocked the whole time. And then towards the end, the tires started to wear and dirty air came in, and I was able to just keep just that little buffer to where he couldn't get to me. He almost got there on the last lap, but I gassed it up in the middle of the corner, so he didn't get to me, and then it was over from there.
Yeah, that's about as dominating as one can be. I don't even know what the final count will be. 130 something laps, 40 laps, but yeah, I mean, just track position was key tonight because I imagine had Lloyd got out in front, it would have been somewhat similar with you guys being so even in pace, but you had that track position and kept it all night long.
Yeah, it was definitely very hard to pass. I figured that out when I was racing Thomas earlier, so I knew, like, not just Thomas, but quite literally anyone I just couldn't let pass. Because the bottom at this track is just so dominant that it's like you can't give up track position unless you know that you're going to be faster later on. So it's like, for most people, including myself, it was just like, it wasn't worth it to try and give it up to save tire. Because saving tire also wasn't much of a factor because the track temp was cold. So you could usually just push it and it would be fine.
Absolutely. It was 70 degrees at one point tonight, ice cold. But congratulations on the win tonight. We'll let you get any shout outs in if you have any.
I like to shout out Thomas for racing me clean there, not wrecking me. And I'd like to thank y'all for putting on the broadcast, and I'd like to give a shout out to all my friends watching.
I think you even had a grandpa watching.
Or at least a nickname. But yeah, congratulations again, and hope to see you again soon.
Thank you, guys.
Here with your runner-up tonight, Thomas Lloyd. Threw everything, including the kitchen sink, at your teammate tonight, making some big moves. He countered. Had to recover there with about 50 laps to go. Went down pit road, caution came out back in the low 20s. All the way back up to second for the sprint to the finish, and just battling away with your teammate there for the final 25 laps. That was fun to watch, and congratulations on the P2.
Yeah, it was fun. It's just so hard to pass here, and then I got a black for moving lines for the start finish line, and that set me back even more.
Was. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I did it or not, but I served it anyway. Which now watching the replay, I definitely did. So glad I served it, and I'm happy with the result, with all the adversity I had to face. So.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, from the back to the front to the back. Yes, I like I told Quentin, it's kind of like had you had that track position, it probably would have been the same thing. The bottom's so dominant here at Texas. Y'all were so similar on pace. It's like you just needed to be the guy in front and just kind of go from there.
Yeah, as long as I didn't get to his inside, he was in a good spot. Felt like I had an opportunity going into one time, but I just drove it in a little bit too deep and lost all my momentum and just couldn't get by him. But it was lots of fun to race everyone in here for the first time.
But congratulations on the runner up tonight, and we'll let you get any shout outs if you have any.
Yeah, thanks to Cam Byron for building a good set for this. And thanks for Quentin for racing me clean.
Absolutely. Congratulations again, and hope to see you again soon.
Yeah.
Here with your third place finisher tonight, Daniel Moynihan. Top three all Toyotas, and you made a late charge for the podium. Able to make some good moves there at the end, and find yourself here in the third position. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that race was quite fun. Once we really got going, we kind of had a rocky start, a rocky middle, but once we really got going, I could really get the truck moving in the right direction.
Yeah, started 12th, finished third. So you able to make some moves. I know Texas is hard to pass at, but made the moves when you needed to, and came out here truck in one piece, and another podium. Got 4 top 10s now on the season and 8 starts, an average finish of right around 11 and a half. So very consistent through 8 races so far.
Yeah, that's the goal, is to be consistent. I'd much rather have the average finishing position be, like 5th. But yeah, I mean 11th is not too bad. I will definitely take that for sure.
But congratulations on the third place tonight, and we'll let you get any shout outs in if you have any.
Oh yeah, for sure. Thank you. Shout out to my teammates. We always come out here, have a pretty great time. We love the competition. Shout out any friends and family watching the broadcast. If any of y'all want VR POV these races on Tuesday night, you can hit me up on twitch.tv/FittyTrey. And yeah, that's about it. Shout out to you guys for the broadcast.
That was a good one. For Texas standards, pretty darn good. I was happy with what we were seeing. Yeah, congratulations. We'll see you next week at Kansas.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right, don't fight in the chat about pro drivers coming in.
We
Don't
gotta
be doing
get this
that.
hurried up and close it out.
I'll go ahead and make a statement on it. If it's not closed off to them, if there's no specific rules, then by all means they can come in and win.
I mean, I think it also comes down to you're running an open league.
Yeah.
It's what they like. It like if
They
you're
get to
going
build,
to be competitive,
they get to build
yeah.
the setup they want. Like they know this stuff in and out, I'm sure.
Like these are the most competitive leagues. This is where the best drivers want to come because it takes actual talent.
I
It's
say
not
this
just,
from the man in the booth. I see 36 people week in and week out. You got a D&Q. I want that competition personally. Like I want to challenge myself. Obviously I get it. Finishing second or third guaranteed every week sucks. It would suck, but I mean that is the standard. That's what it is. He deserved to win. He was allowed to join. So,
and he wasn't. I mean, really that
I
aggressive.
mean, he
of a
wasn't
driver.
lapping the whole field. I mean, I know it's Texas and it was kind of follow the leader at the front, but I mean, he didn't he won by 1.4 seconds over someone that wasn't his teammate. But I mean, it is. I don't know. I mean, if you don't want him here, then you got to tell him you can't be here because you're too good. And in that case, it's a compliment. But if there's no hey, no pro licenses allowed. If that's not there, then they gonna show
I was gonna
up.
say at that point, when do you start kicking people out? How good is too good? Is it just pro?
I don't know.
Like if there's a really good, fixed driver out there, you gonna get rid of them too?
It is what it is. I don't know. From my point of view, competition.
Y'all can go DM each other about this. Yeah. Get out of our chat.
But yeah, Bobby, thank you. Good seeing you out there tonight. Love seeing the new faces. I love seeing the full fields. I love it. Hope to see everyone back next week. I love the competition because it was all over the place. It's like, hey, it's car looked good, Bobby. We're worried about the battle for the win, but there's battling for 28th, and they're going 3 wide for it. I love to hopefully at least see a piece of that and show everybody hey, everyone's out here to compete, whether it's first or 31st. So, but Yeah, so we'll be back next Tuesday for Kansas. And then we hope to have some big breaking news here soon. Major announcement. Stay tuned to specifically our
No.
Twitter. What are you talking about?
I was gonna say I was gonna link the Twitter and be like, "Hey, go follow us. We got a big announcement coming up. Hopefully tomorrow."
Yeah, before the end of this week, guaranteed. It's exciting. We're happy to announce it.
No,
What?
no Rod Car coming back.
Rod Car's not coming back, unfortunately. That ship has sailed. We're very happy about it. We think everyone involved hopefully will have a good time with it. It is May. A little teaser there. You can run with it. But yeah, we'll hopefully announce it tomorrow or Thursday or something. But be on the lookout for that. More information coming soon, and we'll see y'all next Tuesday. Y'all have a good one. Yeah. Oh wait, we gotta show final results. Gotta show everybody, but yeah, we'll go ahead and get the outro out there. Here's the final results. Art, I know we just talked, but any final thoughts? Nothing.
The chat is funny, man. They're really going at it. I'm like Tornado Gaming. I know they've said they're like we should know who they are. I'm fairly
You should know
certain
who it is. I don't.
fairly certain it's Aaron Mack.
Hmm.
I would think based on I think Sean Conklin runs for Ryko and is pretty dang good at iRacing.
Listen, it ain't at the end of the day. It ain't that serious. I hope y'all just enjoy it, have some fun with it. We have fun doing it, so I hope everyone can at least.
Like it should be fun. It is a video game. Like I know it's a
simulator.
simulator.
Whoa! Hey, listen there, buddy. Simulator. Either way, I hope y'all enjoy it. That's kind of the whole point. But to hear your final race results, 19 trucks on the lead lap. Aaron Mack, first man, 1 lap down. All the way down to it was Hunter Kent with the screen freeze rounding out this field tonight. We sent 8 people home. And I hope they make it back next week. I hope we get to see some people in and out. So, like, I love the full fields. But yeah, that's your finishing results tonight. Great race, and we'll see y'all next Tuesday. Y'all take care.